republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome. Item number 1.
I make a motion to approve item number 1 on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Warren, approve item 1 on the agenda, approve the minutes of September 13. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 2.
Make a motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
Which one?
Oh,
2?
I'm moving on.
Let's do 2 first.
All right, fine. I'll make a motion to recess the Commissioners' meeting and open the Salary Board meeting at still 9 o'clock.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold. Recess Commissioners meeting, open salary board. All in favor?
Aye.
Salary. Okay. All members are present. Item number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the August 23rd Salary Board meeting.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve the minutes of August 23rd. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
All right. Item number 2.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 2 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Treasurer Miller to approve item 2 on the agenda to create the union full-time position of GIS technician. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Any public comment on the salary board? Hearing none, item 4.
Make a motion to close Salary Board.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, close the salary board. Questions, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Back to the Commissioners meeting. Item 3.
Make a motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 3 on the agenda. Approve the cash disbursements, electronic payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 4.
Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 4 on the agenda to approve or the following seminar and travel requests for payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Scoop, you made it.
I made it.
Item 5.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 5 on the agenda to ratify and accept the resignation of William Strong from Susquehanna County District Attorney's Task Force effective September 14th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 6.
I make a motion to approve item number 6 is listed on the agenda. It's the September 7th, is that the correct date?
Yeah, we got from work to ratify. Yeah.
Okay, because we had a meeting on the 13th, that's the
Yeah,
only reason I'm
we
questioning.
couldn't make it.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 6 on the agenda, ratify and approve the transfer of Austin and Basil of Montrose. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Yes, no.
Oh, aye, sorry, I was reading the next one already.
Item 7.
I make a motion to approve item number 7 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 7 on the agenda, approve the transfer of Elizabeth Carpaw of Montrose from the physical assistant position to the full-time non-union position of fiscal officer 2. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Item 8.
Make a motion to approve item number 8 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 8 on the agenda, ratify and accept the resignation of George Smith from the position of full-time corrections officer. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 9.
Make a motion to approve item number 9 on the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Warren, to approve item 9 on the agenda, to ratify and approve the transfer of Hunter Williams, Halsted, from the union part-time position of corrections officer to the open union full-time position. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 10.
Make a motion to approve item number 10 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 10 on the agenda, adopt resolution authorizing TRIAP to submit and modify Pennsylvania Department of Transportation DOT grants electronically. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 11.
Make a motion to approve item number 11 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 11 on the agenda to approve proclamation 2017-14 designating September as Hunger Action Month in Susquehanna County. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 12.
Make a motion to approve item number 12 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 12 on the agenda to approve the following purchase of service agreements between Susquehanna County Children and Youth and Northampton County Juvenile Justice Treatment Center, Easton, PA. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 13.
Make a motion to approve item number 13 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 13 on the agenda, to enter an agreement with Industrial Electronics Incorporated Scranton to provide the use of two-way communications network for children and youth services, monthly rate of $247. Questions or comments? Yes.
This isn't something they've had before,
No.
and what's it going to be used for? How's it going to be
It
used?
allows them with the, it basically puts a radio in the vehicles when they're out on the road, so if they have any issues or problems, they can get in contact with the office or with 911.
Because our cell service is so good here in
Because
the
our cell
county.
service is so wonderful in the county.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 14.
Make a motion to approve item number 14 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 14, to open award the following in the review of the solicitor and engineering firm sealed bids for the Susquehanna County paving. We have 2 bids. First bid is from New Enterprise Stone and Lime Company out of Clifford, PA. And let's see what we've got. And the price is 1,000, 12,250 on unit price 2. Total bid amount of $457,250. So that's the one. Second one is from Kenrow Excavating. This one is $534,430. And unit prices are $64.90 and $37.90. These will both go to the solicitor and the engineering firm for review, and will be awarded after their review. Yes.
Can you outline what you'll be paving?
Be paving the, at the recycling and jail, the road going from off Ellsworth up to the jail, all the parking lots at the jail. The recycling center doesn't need to be repaved at this time. The street down here, what is it, Pine Street? Pine Street down here, getting that repaved, that belongs to the county. The loop up around the gazebo, the county owns, that will get paved. The back parking lot out here will get regraded and repitched, and that will get repaved all the way down and around and out to Shenango Street from and down by the conservation building. All right. public comment. Any public comment? Yes, Scoop.
Just to clarify, on motion number 5, the resignation of William Strong, that's just, okay.
That's his
Never
task
mind,
force.
that's just his
Part-time
task force.
task
It's really
force.
just kind of like a cleanup from,
Right.
and removing his name from the list
Right.
after his retirement.
Right.
Gotcha.
Any other comment? Yes.
Just, I'm assuming the motion number 9, to hire that full-time, or switch from a part-time, full-time, replaces the officer that resigned in motion
That's
number 8. So does a part-time position then become?
Yeah, usually what happens, the part-timers, when full-time positions become available, the part-timers will move into full-time, and they'll hire a new part-time position.
Okay.
Gives them the,
Right, they don't do that with a motion to hire or advertise or anything.
no, no.
I have a question about the meetings yet again.
Okay.
About having them move to a more convenient time where other people can be participant in this. And what prompted this was a conversation that I had recently, because I was not able to be here for the last meeting with, when the RSO was approved. And the information that was given, you know, was kind of brief, and there wasn't a lot of dialogue and information and input from the public on that. So, you know, that prompted another conversation of, well, why do we have to have 9 o'clock in the morning meetings where people aren't able to attend to be able to discuss things like this a little bit more in general and in detail? So I'm here again to ask if we can make some kind of arrangements to have a meeting at a different time of the day that might be more convenient for more public input, public participation.
Well, we've addressed this issue on several occasions, and the answer is still the same. Our meeting's at 9 o'clock in the morning, but however, if there is something on the agenda, or you find something that we've addressed at a meeting and you have an issue with, by all means, you're free to call the chief clerk or any of the commissioners. We'll all be more than glad to discuss it with you.
I understand that, but in a general principle, you know, what can the public do to affect some sort of change in this policy that you've implemented? Because there has been, you know, instances in the past where there's been able to have meetings in the evening. There was even meetings at different locations around the county so that there was more public input.
Well, there are outreaches that are done. I believe Commissioner Warren is in Forest City. She's down in, what, Lawton or Friendsville or something like that, or when you
It's
go there?
Forest City right now.
Forest City. So, you know, we are reachable, and if somebody wants to talk to us, we'll be more than glad to reach out and meet with some people. But as far as the county's business meeting, that is at 9 o'clock in the morning. Any other public comment? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second? All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you for coming.
No, we're not done.
Oh, well, sorry.
Spell it.
Yeah.
Where you at? This is your report on all state meeting.
Okay, we'll call the salary board meeting to, or the election board meeting to order. 9:13. All members are present. Item number 3.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the September 13th, 2017 election board meeting.
I'll second that. Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Hall, approve the minutes of the September 13 election board meeting. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 4.
Go ahead. Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 4 on the agenda, to approve the polling place location change for Jessup Township from the Township Building in Montrose, PA, to the Fairgrain Hall in Montrose, PA. It does meet ADA regulations. Questions or comments? Yes.
Isn't that one we just changed at the last meeting?
We did. And we've had the township supervisors and the Grange people come back and say that they think it's a better position to put it back in the other place. They'll fix the things that needed to be fixed. So they're fixed, and so now it's back to the place it needs to be.
Did we already notify people in Jessup of the polling place change?
Yep.
And now we
we'll
re-notify them?
Yes.
And will there be signage at, like, the Jessup Township building saying, oh, hey, just in case you missed that?
Yep. And I'm sure most people missed it. We changed it anyway, so.
All right.
So it will be well marked so people won't get lost.
Thank you.
Yes.
So the original change was because of, there was questions about ADA compliance.
ADA
correct?
compliance.
And all of those have
And
been
that's all been
addressed.
fixed, yes. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any public comment on the election board? All right, not hearing any.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.